What's up guys, Phantom here, bringing you Act 3 of MGS4 Big Boss. Now, to start off, we'll be using a trick known as the resistance trick, which you may or may not have heard of. It basically involves skipping a large chunk of the tedious trail of the resistance member in Act 3. So I'll be like cutting and fast forwarding a few bits, because obviously I don't want to show the entire thing, because there really is no need. But to start off, I'll just show where I begin, and I'll just cut to where you want to be. But basically, what it involves is you play the section as normal until you reach the end, and then you save the game whilst the resistance member's in the next area, and the game will save his location. But because you haven't passed the checkpoint yourself, you won't save your location properly. So you'll complete the section of following him without losing any time. So you just reload the save, and then run to the end of it, and to bother paving the way for him, the guards. So you'll see what I do anyway. It may sound complicated, but it really isn't. Alright, so you want to get one of the face cameras on that is not Snake. So you can basically run past the guards. I use Raging Beauty. Then run here to obviously trigger it. And then from here you just want to complete the section as normal, but don't cross the checkpoints. Follow him, trank the guards, and make sure he gets through without seeing you. Take your time. You're not being timed, like I said, so I'm not going to show myself doing that, because it's like 7 minutes of me just following him and tracking guards. It's boring. But I'll show the end to show you the trick exactly.
Now tail them without letting them know you're there.
Alright, so I should fade. There we go. Alright, picking us up near the end of the area. And one thing I will note, by the way, is on extreme, guards wake up very quickly from trank, so we want to double trank a few guards. But yes, the guys here, get here, but don't cross the next area, wait for them to go through. Get a few seconds to make sure, and then you want to save your game. Like I do. And then once you've saved, you want to quit to the main menu and reload that save. I'm going to show it all in sequence as well, so well, I'll fast forward it a little bit because it's just loading, but so you can show, exactly how it works. Okay, so it's me loading my game. And basically you'll start in the same starting area, but the resistance member will be at the end of the section, so you can just run straight there. So I run here, and I grab some ammo on the left before I go, because I don't really need it massively, but I'm just making sure, and also I'm showing you guys where the ammo is if you're running a bit low. It'll help with clearing out guards in the next area anyway. So yeah, basically fast forward me running through here. I'm not sure if this is the best route. I just picked one and went through it. I can't remember which was the best route, to be honest. But again, I'm just kind of showing you the trick. I'm not massively concerned for speed myself in this one, because it's been a very sloppy run. Like, they actually have rolled over the edge instead of hanging over it, but there you go. Alright, so basically we're at the point where we saved last time, and he's in the next section, so you just run through and then save at the start in case you mess up. So picking up later in the section, and he's ahead of me, as you can tell. I just double check those guys on the floor. With the chopper bit, basically just let him go past it. They might see him, but he'll run further towards the exit, and then they won't chase him. So you get here again, and just wait for him to run through. And once he does so, again we just save and load. And I'll show it again to prove it works. Back when it was discovered, it was 2 months after MGS4 came out, or probably about 6 weeks, I guess. And some Japanese guy called Cosmos, who holds the current world record actually, and he was one of the guys who beat me. He's the one who found it, and myself and a few others were able to kind of vaguely translate what he was saying Like when you put it into practice, like work out what he was trying to describe, obviously in like broken English, because obviously he's Japanese. Alright, so again we're in this area, and the resistance guy's at the end of the area, so just I took a weird route there, but he just goes straight through here, and it's as before, let's run through and save and reload. Now with this third area, like when you're just following him, you can just like basically follow him the entire way. I've skipped to the end here, but as long as you don't like bump into any guards, you won't get alerted. Just don't touch them, because they'll just ignore you. But what I will say is, like back in my speedrunning days, during this section, I wasn't aware you could skip this third bit as well. I don't think anyone else was really. I think it was discovered later after, but I found out like a while ago that you could do it. So I'm trying it for myself the first time here, so I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but luckily it does. So you wait for him to get changed, and I let him go to the end of the area, but I don't follow him because you don't want to trigger the cutscene. So just chill here until he goes. Maybe it's the same principle again to save and reload, and this will obviously save you a lot of time. I mean, technically you are still doing the work, because obviously you got the time to get him there in the first place, but because you actually like assign your save, you've saved 12 minutes maybe across the entire thing, which is pretty significant. And so definitely the most boring part of MGS4, this Act 3. I mean, the first time through it's kind of cool, but in terms of when you're a speedrunner, Act 3 is just a bore fest. Alright, so load back up again. I'm just going to run straight to the exit and trigger the bike chase, which I know a lot of people have trouble with. So I'll hopefully be able to give some good tips. It probably is the hardest bit of the game, I guess, for Extreme. Let's just run straight to the end. There he is. He's already got changed as well, so it'll save us a few extra seconds. Make sure he doesn't see you, don't want to mess up here. I mean, I walked towards him, so I'm not too sure what happened to be hears you, I can't remember, but there we go, get the cutscene. Easy. That's a very quick resistance chase. Alright, so for the bike chase, I imagine most of you have the solar gun, and it is useful. Well, I'll definitely use it in the first phase. Phase 1 and Phase 2 are pretty easy, I'll say that. Phase 3 is where it gets kind of tricky. I mean, I complete both Phase 1 and Phase 2 in this video run, first time each. But if you do find them difficult, then if you just watch, where I put my shots, that kind of thing, I should help you. I mean, because sometimes certain guards just won't hit you. I don't know how scripted it is, just like them hitting you, but there's some sections where you just can, ignore certain guards. But back when I last did this on Extreme, I didn't know you could actually shoot the barrels to get kills, because they don't actually count as kills, but the barrel explodes. So when I did it, for my record, I just used the MK2, which made it a lot harder. But now I know this, it's a lot easier to shoot the barrels when you get the chance. Yeah, I'm gonna use the trank in this bit because solo gun, I want to save the ammo for it. You will need it in part 3 especially, or part 2, sorry, and 3. I mean, I actually ignore most of those guards, but here, see those barrels there, use the SMG that you got, just to shoot them. Just don't shoot the PMCs yourself, you won't get a kill. Just shoot the barrel and that's it. Job done. Small barrels here, just wait to get near it. Although if you're attentive, you'll notice here that I missed the barrel and I shoot the guy by accident, but I noticed and he's got a sliver of health, so I just left him to it. I'm just sat here, they're not hitting me. I mean, I'm tracking a few of them, but obviously the infinite ammo trank in this section is always helpful. Alright, so that's the first phase done. Next part will have the rest of the bike chase and Raven, and I'll get that done as fast as I can, guys. So thanks for watching again. And if you enjoyed, please like and subscribe. Peace.